Morning, everybody. This is Steve, Worley Bugger. It's a few days before Christmas, December 22nd, 2023, almost completed. It's been a while since we've seen the sun here in central Washington. It's supposed to make an appearance tomorrow. Yeah, big overcast days. We've had lots of moisture over the last 48 hours. Rainfall, as you can see, the river is untouched, really. I mean, look over there, right underneath the bridge where Menage-Tash Creek comes in. There is water that's coming into the system from the moisture, but it's not raising levels to absurd heights. So that tells us a few things. That our snowpack is very, very minimal, especially in the low-lying hills, mostly all gone. And that we're going to be in desperate need of some really good snow over the next 3 to 4 months. So the one thing that we like to have snow early in November, so it builds up a big base, and gets hard underneath, all that powder. But when that doesn't happen, it warms up in the spring and it comes off really quickly. And that's happened in, some of our sister states, to the east of us, Idaho and Montana. The last several years, they've had good snow. And the same thing's happening there that's happening here. They're having very mild winter, warm, setting records for daytime highs. But they've had good snowpack, and the snowpack is, it warms up and it comes off very quickly. But our saving grace is our reservoirs that can collect some of that water. That's why now there's big talk about adding another reservoir actually at the Stuart Anderson Ranch in Thorpe. There's big discussion going on about it, and it looks like it's probably going to happen, which is a great thing, really, because our main tributary, the Teanaway, we lose all that water in the spring. It just gets flushed down the river, so that would actually help in capturing at least some of that water, depending on the size of the reservoir, for future storage for drought years. So not only to help the farmers and ranchers, in this valley and 2 valleys to the south of us, but also for fish mitigation, and keeping adequate water in the river, to protect our trout fishery and our salmon. So there are some thinkers going on, but it's a slow process like everything else. Nothing moves quickly anymore. So with that being said, I mean, people that love to be in the outdoors, all times of the year, I mean, you can get out and fish, Of course, it's winter, so not a whole lot going on as far as like bug hatches go. And, we've talked about this the last couple of weeks. But I fished a few days ago with a good friend of mine. It was his birthday. Happy birthday. And fishing was good. It actually warmed up really good. Caught fish on, of course, stonefly nymphs, like I've suggested. Always a great searching pattern, but over the next couple of months, you know, the migration of squallow nymphs is going to happen. You know, they're going to start moving towards the edges. Fish key in on that. You know, I mean, it's hard to believe, but you know, the squallow fishing, you know, could happen early this year. With if our mild winter continues, I mean, we could be fishing squallows in February. The earliest I've ever seen them has been the 5th of February, and that was our last drought year, which was 2015. So fish will key in on them, and then you know, all the salmon that we had in the river. I mean, just up to, you know, a couple of weeks ago, we still had coho spawning. So that breakdown of body mass from coho, you know, is producing leeches and all kinds of aquatic worms. So worms in pink and red, orange, you know, are good colors to use, you know, as a trailing fly. And then in certain spots too, you know, zebra midges is, you know, a great fly just about any time of the year. But we'll actually duplicate, you know, the midge worms, chironomid larvae, especially in the canyon, lower canyon. There's certain parts too in the Thorpe area, Farmlands, and the upper river where there gets to be, you know, big chironomid hatches. So the zebra midge is a great fly to use too. But again, keep in mind, it's really not about the fly this time of year. There's going to be a wide variety of different flies that you can use. It's more just getting it in front of them, working on your presentation, getting good drifts over them. That's the main thing. Then of course, streamers. People that like to fish streamers, you can use a wide variety of different streamers, flesh flies. Again, for that salmon base, you know, that's breaking down. You know, they find big trout, especially in the upper river. When you talk to the fisheries guys, they find big rainbows and cutthroat that are laying on top of salmon carcasses. Just filling their bellies with that big protein. So pretty interesting stuff going on. It's only going to get better too, you know, as we progress into the new year. Again, you know, our reservoirs are the saving grace, and they are increasing in water. You know, they've collected about 10%, depending on the reservoir, from all this moisture that we've been getting. So hopefully the storms will continue and the mountains will get some accumulation of snow, so we have a resource for spring and summer 2024. In January we'll have all things going on at the pro shop. Going to do a little bit of expanding. We already carry a wide range of fly tying material, because for us that's a big part of the sport. Everybody at the bugger is an avid tyer. If you're looking at getting into it, we'll have classes coming up. You can check out our videos online. Most of the videos that we've shot over the last several years are all flies that we use on the Yakima on a seasonal basis. You know, so those are great patterns if you want to learn more about the Yakima and the patterns that the guides like to use. There's lots and lots of videos, and we'll have more to come in the new year. So we're looking forward to that. And we're looking forward to the new season. Again, we appreciate everybody's support. We continue to move towards our 30th year here. And hopefully at some point, this is the boat launch at Rinehart, we can make this look prettier in 2024. So lots of things on the docket that we're going to try and improve our fishing, improve ourselves, improve the quality of our life. Again, thank you for your support for the last several decades. We appreciate it. All the friends that have sent us good tidings. I'm always remembered of, especially this time of year, the people that really appreciate us. We love you. Thanks for your support. We hope that you have a great Christmas with family and friends, and we look forward to seeing everybody in the new year.